Biologist, microbiologist, molecular biologist. I guess you could say molecular biology is a small field. Because it's run by fetuses. Observe the first table. Here we see Fig 1 and Fig 2. That adjourns our science class for this afternoon. That'll be another $5,000 added to your college debt. Reasonableness. Ancient Greek astrologers be like,
ah, yes, a goat.
If you die in the same hospital in which you were born, your average velocity will be 0. So, if you want to seem like someone who actually did something with their life, make sure you die on the opposite end of the world. Oh, your baby is so cute. How old is it? 32 months. 32 months. You just say the years. Just say the years. Like, come on. Oh, you like math? Yeah.
Oh my god, my baby!
Determine the velocity! Ouch. Hey there, young scientists! Put on your lab coats and strap on your safety goggles, because today we're learning about being knowledgeable in a narrow domain that nobody understands or cares about. That's the story of my life. Did you mean a PhD? The sun starts shrinking.
Panic!
It's growing big again.
Oh, come.
It won't stop growing.
Panic, panic, panic!
Finally found a paper that addresses exactly the research questions I have been investigating for so long. Huzzah! It's poo-up. And not available from alternative sources either. Now correct me if I'm wrong from a previous meme of this I saw, but if you get in contact with the publisher, like the individual who published the paper themselves, they do commonly just give it out for free. It's just the website that's hosting the paper that makes you have to pay for it. Granted, I may be completely wrong about this now, so feel free to correct me in the comments.
Dolphins are a type of fish.
No, dolphins are mammals! Dolphins are a type of fish. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask that people provide actual context with these memes, because while they are the haha of funnies, I would still like to know the fun trivia regarding them. Why are the most intelligent of humanity considering dolphins fish, even though... are they not mammals? What? I thought dolphins were sea puppies. Very disturbing sea puppies, mind you. There's a lot of stories about how terrifying dolphins actually are. This is why it's called pizza. Thickness equals A. Radius equals Z. Therefore, the volume is pi multiplied by Z squared times A. In simple terms, volume equals pizza. This is actually factual. It's on a ScienceMemes subreddit, which as we all know is all facts, so you cannot refute this. What quantum physics does to a man. Max Planck in 1878. Look at that clean shave. Look at the monocle. Oh, sophistication and that beautiful hair. Ha! Wouldn't you just love to comb your hands through that? Max Planck in 1901.
Ew, a bum! Away, trash weasel!
Hey, you sleeping?
Yes, now shut up.
If a magnet has a north and south pole, and planets also have them, does this mean planets cannot collide north pole to north pole and south pole to south?
Well, there you have it. We've just discovered a foolproof plan to save ourselves from the sun's eventual expansion to consume our local solar system. Just aim our north pole at the sun's north pole, and bam, we'll be repelled away. This will absolutely work. Guys, it's on the science subreddit. That means it's science. Immune system. Eyes. Brain. Testiculars.
Whoa, hey, buddy.
What the?
It's me, immune privilege. I decree that certain parts of the mammalian body will have immune privilege, meaning they are able to tolerate the introduction of antigens without eliciting an inflammatory immune response.
Wow, that sounds like you just Googled what is immune privilege so you'd actually understand this meme.
And that I did.
That is a common misconception. The brain is not immune privileged.
In fact, besides microglia being the native myeloid cell of the brain, invasion by immune cells is relatively common and normal. This also occurs in the case of disease. For example, between 40 and 60% of the total tumor mass in glioma, sounds like a beauty brand, is monocytes and macrophages. Oh yeah, monocytes and macrophages. They're some sort of creatures in D&D, aren't they? Small change, but instead of 1, 2, 2, 4, it's 1, 4, 2, 2. This is a very funny meme, and I'd explain it to you, but oh thank God there's a comment actually here to explain it.
I'm gonna need help on this one.
So the upper one is a Wheatstone bridge. In such a combination, the ratio of the upper and lower resistors on both sides is equal to 1 equaling 4:2. By doing this, no current flows through the resistor in the middle, that middle 4 right there, which eases the calculations for equivalent resistance. Now the lower one isn't a Wheatstone bridge because the ratios aren't the same, so current flows through the resistor in the middle and the calculations are significantly more more difficult. The meme was to highlight that such a small change in the circuit has a big difference in the calculations.
It's Schmidt like this that is a great example to... I mean, how much out there in this vast universe of knowledge and possibilities is just this sort of simple explanation away for us completely understanding everything there is?
Take faster than light travel, for instance.
This actually reminds me of something I read earlier. Hang on, let me
Find the reference.
from this Ask Reddit question of, what's the first thing aliens will make fun of us for never figuring out? And someone references this short story where aliens have discovered faster than light travel through this one weird trick, and humans, we've been too busy killing each other to actually figure it out ourselves. So some dominant, warlike race comes along and decides to wipe us, the humans, out. They think we're primitive because we haven't even figured out this gravity warp thing. They mock us before launching their invasion.
And they're obliterated almost instantly.
The invasion lasts something like 8 minutes, and their entire armada is destroyed. The story ends with aliens realizing that thanks to them, humanity, and its vastly superior firepower, now has access to the entire galaxy. The main character's last words are perfect.
What have we done?
Anyway, that's my tangent. I completely forgot why I was bringing this up. I just remembered it and thought it was cool to share. Moving on!
I mean, he's not wrong.
List 2 examples of solids, liquids, and gases.
Solids, poop and ice. Liquids, pee and water. Gas, fart and steam.
If this kid didn't get top marks, you deserve to be fired. How do we know if they're actually dead or just pretending?
Let me try something.
Isaac Newton invented gravity. Discovered. God, idiots.
69 degrees Celsius. Hello, little Freddy Fazbear. Hey, you having a good time there? Enjoying the sauna? Fahrenheit. Oh no, I need to wear a jacket. Ooh. Grover, join the resistance. Okay, no, who is it? Who keeps doing the moans?
Parents.
No, this won't affect our kid. Quantum physics for babies, or general relativity for babies, or quantum entanglement for babies.
Meanwhile, kid.
This is Toby, age 3. He's an alcoholic, depressed, and his favorite Pokemon is Suicune.
Me and my friend after our PowerPoint presentation.
The teacher and the rest of the class.
Yeah. So, that's what we've been doing to your food over the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Probably go to the hospital. Get yourself checked. Yeah.
Physics. A branch of science where you use extremely long, complicated formulas to explain why a ball rolls.
It's the destined career for those exceptional at passing their word count on a school assignment. My friend got a degree in Egyptology, but can't get a job. So he's paying more money to get a PhD so he can work teaching other people Egyptology. In his case, college is literally a pyramid scheme. I don't know if it's a saying, but I feel like at this point it should be. If you want a skill, go to a college. If you want money, go get a trade. But, you know, I mean, trades genuinely are a skill, so... Hey, you want the best of both worlds, or neither of them? Are there any sci-fi weapons that use bases instead of acids? Sci-fi writers. Acids! I'm scientifically considered stronger than the strongest acid, but okay, you think you bro... Okay, I got too curious again and had to look up for more information. You're welcome for putting myself onto an FBI watch list for Googling what is more damaging to a human, a strong base or a strong acid. A simplified yet informed answer. So acid does kill cells, but leaves behind a mushy layer which it can't penetrate, so you actually can protect your deeper tissues from getting damaged. However, a base burn results in a different sort of necrosis, which it melts through your cells and clears the way to your spongy insides to do more damage.
So let's say you wanted to destroy a human body for no particular reason. Instead of bathing it in an acid, the better option would be to use a strong base instead, right?
Macedonian Moper, I know this was 2 years ago you asked this. I hope they've found you, and I hope you've been brought to justice. Wait, the Death Star, does that count as a base? Get it? I applaud you, my friend. That's no moon.
It's a space base.
What you see, what the bacteria sees.
Hey, he's back! Yeah! Tell us more about trains and how you love them!
Shakespeare was truly ahead of his time.
Shakespeare quote of the day. An SSL error has occurred and a secure connection to the server cannot be made.
How sharks are portrayed in the media. Dun, 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 dun. Sharks in real life.
I'm under a swim. Blum, blum.
How dolphins are portrayed in the media. Dolphins in real life. My science teacher tells the students that we use radiocarbon dating to find the age of the fossils of dinosaurs. I politely correct her and say that radiocarbon dating can only date accurately ages less than 15,000 years and that paleontologists use other methods. She kicks me out of the classroom with a disciplinary action.
How dare you try and educate in this space, this holy sanctuary! Stop trying to steal my job!
Aside from this probably not happening, I once had a conversation with the director of STEM education for my state. He was a chemistry professor as well. He told me the biggest challenge they are facing in high schools is that to get an education degree, you need almost no math or science, yet they are having teachers teach AP chemistry and calculus classes. They basically have to spoon feed some of the teachers some of the material. Wow, that's crazy. It's almost as if you don't give someone a respectful wage for what is an incredibly important job, they're not actually going to bother applying the effort that's required for it. I'd say, ooh, shots fired, but that's just another Tuesday for a teacher. A year should have 13 months. What? If we had 13 months instead of 12, every month would be exactly 28 days. The first would always be a Monday, and the 28th would always be a Sunday. Jesse, hang on, let me get back to you. Yeah, that's the whole concept of the Kodak year. Oh, the Kodak year? Come on. The Kodak Corporation tried it for some time, but it was not successful, sadly. Okay, well, when it's clearly just being marketed as a frickin' branding thing, then no, I'm not gonna support it. Coca-Cola already succeeded by making Santa wear red all the time. Okay, got curious and looked it up. Apparently it fell through because the rest of the world was a bit busy dealing with some other things called World War I and II. Just seemed that trying to, create a whole new dating and calendar system at the time wasn't really a priority. That and people not wanting to change the specific dates of their holidays, so there you go. We didn't get this because people wanted to kill each other instead. Anime skeletal system. I was just about to say, so a normal human skeleton, and then I saw the hair. I'd be down for this. Honestly, how cool would it be to have two alternate appendages? And no, gentlemen, you're not already halfway there yourself. Uranium-235. Man, I'm so hungry.
How hungry.
For those this makes no sense to, uranium contains roughly 18 million kilograms. If you were to make a 1/4 burger patty out of uranium, it would come to 2 billion calories for the patty alone, plus approximately 172 calories per chicken patty, giving this burger a total of, still over 2 billion calories. This does not account for any sauces, and it may be a wise choice to forego the fries, and consider drinking a diet soda instead of regular. Yeah, that'll offset the calories. Sodium. Nah. Highly reactive, explodes in contact with water. Chlorine. Coal. Poisonous and deadly gas. With our powers combined, we are food preservative and flavoring agent. One drunken 8 take away one other drunken 8 equals 0.
Well, yes, but actually no.
When she looks through your phone, but all she can find is...
Why is there something rather than nothing? What happened before the Big Bang? Is it possible that the laws of physics change over time? Can quantum mechanics and general relativity be realized as a fully consistent theory?
He'd rather pursue knowledge than women. Who even is my man? Am I not educational enough for you?
Observe the 2D. Now see the 3D.
Yeah, that one's real. Don't be ridiculous. It's just a 3D model. Oh my god, that one's real. Ew, ew, gross, ew. Yuck.
We have seen Square Girl and Cube Girl, but where the frick is Tesseract Girl?
In the background, don't you see it? Oh, right, you live in 3 dimensions. That makes sense now.
When Albert Einstein met Charlie Chaplin in 1931, Einstein said,
"What I admire most about your art is its universality, that's the word. You do not say a word, and yet the world understands you."
"It's true," replied Chaplin, "but your fame is even greater. The world admires you when no one understands you." Endosymbiosis. Trade offer. I receive protection. You receive a steady supply of energy and propelling organisms into a new age of multicellularity, allowing for countless complex species to arise. I don't know. What's in it for me? Everything. I don't know. I don't think I explained myself properly. You literally need me. Do I? Yes! Do I? Never see stuff under the microscope via PhD jokes. Nobody. People who studied microbiology microbiology. You might think they're just becoming germaphobes, but it's actually because they're trying to practice being in their field of microbiology by grabbing things very tiny. Part of being a microbiologist, you see, is the ability to give a thorough, strong titty twister. My physics teacher explaining if the sun vanishes, we won't know it for 8 minutes. Me who said it will be more than that if it happens at night. Marty ate 4/6 of his pizza and Lewis ate 5/6 of his pizza. Marty ate more pizza than Lewis. How is that possible? Marty's pizza is bigger than Lewis's pizza.
That is not possible because 5/6 is greater than 4/6, so Lewis ate more.
And here we have a great example where the question itself is actually incorrect. It would have been better to say Marty ate more of his own pizza than Lewis ate of his own pizza. Because if you're just trying to confirm who ate more pizza, then yes, as we can see here, this is absolutely accurately Marty's pizza as related to this question. But hey, well done, school education system, for making people feel stupid when they're actually not. Publishing numerous studies on the benefits of genetic diversity. Also having 10 children with your cousin. Just another Tuesday for Charles Darwin. Why is it so easy to stay awake until 6 a.m., but so hard to wake up at 6 a.m.? Things in motion tend to stay in motion, while things at rest tend to stay at rest. Physics! After all, to quote a song sung by someone live who toured around with Pitbull, and through viral videos we've learned they're not that very good live. If you don't get this, that I'm gonna sound genuinely accurate here. Don't stop, baby! Don't stop, baby! What might Newton think of that? Okay, actually, this is something I'm genuinely curious about. Sound off in the comments. Is this accurate, or because of the momentum they're also going with the speed of the car, are they going to just happily dive in the pool? I suppose because the car's keeping an acceleration as it's breaking through the wind. The human obviously isn't maintaining a constant state of acceleration, so they probably are just gonna fall back than they are actually gonna keep up to speed. God damn, science is freaking awesome, man, when you like just put into these sort of little puzzles.
Hydrogen bond in theory.
Hydrogen bond in reality.
The entire premise of the Matrix movie. Basic thermodynamics.
Get the hell out of here, thermodynamics. You're ruining our fantasies.
Why do you think animals are inferior?
Or can they solve integrals and derivatives?
Can you?
Yeah, because I made this computer to do it for me.
So the machine can?
Yeah, no, I don't like you.
Would this do anything? Wakey, wakey. The battery will get warm. The nose ring will probably not be affected.
Oh.
I have to wonder, is it only getting warm because it's close to human body heat? Is that all that's happening here? Which, on another side tangent, how is it kind of cool that we are technically all just a really pitiful version of the Human Torch? I mean, fire is just a light spectrum of heat that is a certain brightness and heat consistency in one spot that we can suddenly see to now like limited spectrum of light that we can perceive. But there is just a small example of that radiating out of us constantly because we are like an engine roaring 24/7. It's cool. It's so cool. And there's still so many things about the human body we have yet to know or answer. Like, how many swings of an axe can the human body take?
Don't even think about it.
The real scientific method.
Oh, hey, I wonder if
No.
Well, what about
No,
that's why you follow the glue-sniffing cat's here's process. Yes, follow a glue-sniffing cat.
Manipulate the data to fit your hypothesis.
It'll take at least 20 years for someone to find out you lied, and by then you should have your Nobel Prize and $1 million.
Wow, John Hendrickson, is that you?
When you time travel to see cool dinosaurs, but forgot to account for the Earth and Sun moving through space.
No, but this would be a great premise for a series. Like, could you imagine a time travel show where they have to calculate the exact moment the Earth's in the correct space of orbit for them to travel safely and not be in, the middle of space, or to accidentally be on the other side of the planet maybe, or like stuck in the sky? It would make the power of time travel, or just teleportation in general, have so much more risk. Scientists!
What my mom thinks I do.
What my friends think I do. What society thinks I do. What my boss thinks I do. What I think I do.
And what I really do.
Scientist or librarian. Basically the same thing at this point.
Trick or treat.
Trick and treat.
Trick or treat. Trick
trick nor treat. We are everything. We are all. You are us. We are you.
Trick, treat. Tricks, treat. This is actually a cool diagram. I might just show one of my students who's studying this particular topic at the moment.
That's great. Just don't encourage them to trick nor treat. We don't need the entire world being consumed in a trick and treat catastrophe.
I will major in maths.
Oh, it's hard.
I will major in biology. What's applied chemistry? Oh, chemistry is applied physics, which is applied maths. Oh, maths are hard.
I am made of atoms. Atoms are governed by the laws of quantum mechanics. Why can't I quantum tunnel, such as walk through a wall? Stuff like this is why I do wish I had the powers of the Flash. Technically, we all do, just like the pitiful Human Torch copies we are. We can, in fact, move through time. So... it's an ability, it's a power, okay? You just gotta believe in yourself. You theoretically can walk through walls. It's just really, really, really unlikely to happen. As it turns out, it was just the third type they implemented. When you found out the C in USB-C does not stand for compact.
You can't do this to me!
Wait, they can't? I mean, I thought it was just a third, A, B, C. That's literally what the names are. Here we are, folks. A moment in history on this subreddit where I come across smarter than someone who posted something. I am going to milk the hell out of this.
Yeah, and I'm today's years old finding out there are actually 14 different types of USB.
No, wait, no, I didn't know that. Don't take this. No, I was meant to be the smartest one here. How dare you?
You can't do this to me!
Write a way to make a 10 to solve 8 plus 9.
8 plus 9 plus 2.
Don't worry, son, I know the perfect answer for this. I'm just gonna write you a secret little note here. There we go, just writing a little SOS in the sand there. You're welcome, son. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go sit on the couch and drink alcohol while watching the footy because I'm too embarrassed to admit that I feel stupid right now.